Hello everyone, welcome to the Leave Your Mark community game for Pod by Night. This is, for those who are uninitiated, a stream, a video, a game where you have in part a play-by-post and another part this turn. We're on turn 3 now, so that means a lot has already happened. You might already be able to notice that I am not in my normal place. I've got my friend Mirio here to to do this. So this isn't going to be as smooth, but basically I'm going to do a summary of the play-by-post story that people have been writing. I'm going to do an update on some of the new rules that I've been writing, and hopefully incorporate them this turn. And then we're going to get on to what each faction has been up to. Hey! Hi! Let me know on the quality of this, sound-wise, stream-wise. I'm not sure I can do too much about it, but oh well. How you doing, Caboose Cakes, Amanda Hug and Kiss, Ponsonby, and Colton Bunja. Almost said Bruja there. Emma Vallis, welcome in. Hi! How are you all? I know we've got some familiar people from the actual play-by-post here. You can hear my OBS is... Yeah, I've only got one screen here. Everything's going off on one screen. Everything is a bit stuck together with spit and other bodily fluids. So rough around the edges today, but the turns, that's what's important. So if anyone, by the way, if anyone in chat who's been playing the play-by-post has anything that they really want to bring up while I'm doing the summary of the story so far, I guess, then let me know. But I think it's important to start off with probably one of my favorite events that's happened so far, which is the Lucid Alpha and Silk Gauntlet meetup. The Lucid and the Alphas had some beef, and the Silk Gauntlet were there to kind of try and bring everyone together as a whole. There's like this big grand plan that I'm certain is definitely not doomed to failure, but that went pretty well, I think. Everyone was like, I'll leave you alone, you leave me alone, and we agreed on that. I think there was some help to each other promised, but that never happened. Whoops. But most importantly, they've all kind of found a tepid friendship or civility with each other, where they're willing to sort of work together so that they don't get crushed by all the other horrible things going on in the city, and allow for this larger meeting, which I'm very excited for, that probably will happen sometime down the line. But another thing, this is the Silk Gauntlet getting all politically, and I love it. But Nicholas in specificity, had a very tense meeting with the Magi of the Dark Mother. I'm surprised nobody died, because reading through that, and you can do this for free on our Discord if you want to join, by the way. Yeah, there was a lot of kind of sizing each other up and like, why would I help you kind of thing going on, which was so interesting to watch. It was very tense, was it? Yeah, I can imagine role-playing that was even more tense than reading it. But nobody died, and they have agreed is a strong word, but are allowing each other to continue with their plans of working towards a larger scale meeting, which I think it could have gone 10 ways, really. Nobody died yet. That's a very good point, Cannon Wolf. Also, given that last turn the young Bravos took a haunted house for their new turf, the first faction to do so, they threw a giant party, like a huge rave, and they are now trying to hunt a suspected Samitsi in the basement, which is very amusing for me, because my character is part of that, and I don't know how badly that will go, but we'll find out. And also, I should say a special welcome to our 2 new players who are playing the Mongers, and that is the character Mandy. So welcome, Mandy, to Gary, Indiana. I hope you don't hate it as much as Hugh, our other new character, does. I don't actually know what clan Mandy is, but I know that Hugh is joined the Silk Gauntlet, and they are a kind of cleaner. What's the word? What's the clan? The one that doesn't have a clan. Caitiff. Mongers! Woo! Yeah, and people have been sending letters to each other. I'm so happy. So welcome to those 2 new players. Most cities look alike in the sewers. Well, that's good to know. Criminal organization PR management. Oh, is that Hugh's job? Well, that's good to know. Well, in that case, now that we've done our story summary, it's time to move on to what will be happening differently, as this game is still in beta. I'm still trying to improve it, make it more interesting, giving you lot things to see and do, more prompts to allow you to roleplay freely of, this kind of board gamey section of the game. And today's update is the objectives update. And that includes a slight rebalancing of everyone's overall objectives. Now, if you go and see here, basically each faction always had objectives, but I never incorporated them into this stream so far. So I think we will kind of start everyone from 0, if everyone's happy with that, and start tracking them from this turn onwards, because I was looking at the balancing of like how long it would take to do things, how easy or difficult it is to achieve various things. Like some of them were complete certain types of event. Others were a little bit trickier, such as make friends with 3 other factions and have a +3 status. Now, the game is working against you in that regard, so that's much more difficult. So I have given everyone a single events-based objective to complete, and they all have 10 events worth of things that need to be completed. But they're all for different things. So, for example, the Silk Gauntlet need to do persuasion events. The Corpsemongers need to do events where there are NPC factions present. And these are all randomized, so you never know what you're going to get. The Lucid need to have hunters present to contribute towards their objectives. And then there are also other objectives which are much more difficult and a lot longer term. But that's okay, because that's the point of objectives. They're kind of long-term story/gamey things to track to see how well you're doing. And you might be wondering, what exactly do you get for completing an objective? Well, I can't give you the specifics, but I had a quick chat with Mathis. And we have prepared a couple of story secrets that will be revealed exclusively to the faction who completes an objective. You'll basically you'll get to complete an objective, and then I'll basically ask you, do you want to know what is behind door number 1, 2, or 3? And based on that, I will give you a tiny little secret that only your faction will be privy to. It's not going to be mind-blowing. It's not going to be huge, but it is going to give you an idea about what is going on in the background of Gary, Indiana, what Mathis has planned, and also some of the things for maybe next season. Who knows? But, I mean, what's the point in doing a game objective and completing that and spending all the time on it if you don't get to do a very cool thing as well? There are some new actions that are exclusive to completing objectives. I haven't written up a complete list because I've got a little bit of time between between this update and when people complete their first objectives. That's going to be a few turns. But they're things like adding or removing a connection between turf, changing turmoil, changing status between factions. It's going to be things that you can't do otherwise, and they're going to be very powerful. So I just wanted to give you more prompts to be like, go back into the Discord and go, oh my god, we know this thing. Oh my god, we did this thing. We can write up some posts, we can talk with the other players, and, you know, maybe reveal some secrets, share some cool stuff, and just, you know, our faction is cool and fun and awesome. So that is the plan for how objectives are going to work. I still have a lot of other updates to hopefully round out the game, probably still tweaking some things and making it more fun, and hopefully more understandable as well. I know there is a lot. There's like 20 pages of rules, which you do not need to know to join this, by the way. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And hopefully by the time the next season of Pod by Night arrives, the game will be in a state where we can, you know, have lots of people join. And, you know, all of you beta testers will have been there from the start, and you will have, yeah, you'll feel like you've had a strong impact. So as always, if you are just watching this stream and you're like, that sounds cool, let me know what you think. But if you are playing the game, let me know what you do or do not like about any rule changes that I make, about how it appears to you, because I can't beta test without feedback. So yeah, you're very, very wonderful players so far, and I'm super proud of what we've done. So I'm gonna check that I'm not getting pings. I think I've covered all of the stuff, all of the story, which means and all of the update, which means it is time to get onto turns. And as always, I'm going to have to scroll all the way back to order of operations. As you can see, oh, is this, did this not update? Level up faction. Oh, also, what? Okay, I've already found problems. This is starting from 4 and going to 11. Is it continuing from some other numbered list? What? It starts 1, 2, 3 here. All the way up. What is going on? Okay, well, that's not important. What is important is that it's missing out a very special section, which is update objective trackers, which I definitely typed in. So Google Doc is messing with me here, but that should be everything in. Oh, and you know what? Let's go to the map overlay, because now it is time for turns. As you can see here, I've updated some stuff. And it is time to figure out who goes first. And I'm just going to say, this month, it's quite important to see who gets to go first. As always, we'll do rollies to see if there are any clashes, but I'm just going to click initiative and see who gets to go. Highest number wins. Okay. So we have the Magi going first. So I'll use these little Roll20 character sheets to do the order. Then we've got Corpse Mongers. Then we have Lucid, Alpha, and Bravo. So, and then sorry, Silk Gauntlet, but you're last. Lucid, Alpha, and Bravo, and we'll roll 3d10. To see who goes first. So first dice is Lucid, second is Alpha, third is Bravo. See who gets to go in what order. Okay. Lucid, last. Alphas, second, third to last. Young Bravos won that. Roll off. Yep. Sorry, Ponsonby, but Silk Gauntlet are not in a good position here. Next, we apply the assist another faction actions, which I think is an improvement over how we was doing it initially. So, the Corpse Mongers have decided to help the Alphas, and the Alphas are getting a +1 dice to their roll. The Alphas have decided to help the Corpse Mongers. There's a little bit of both ways friendship happening there. And they get a +1 dice. Bravos have decided to help the Lucid, and the Lucid get a +1 dice on their actions. Which I will remember, I promise. Oh, you know what we should do? Is we should do the other part of that, as obviously there's a bonus to stuff, but that also improves the relationship between these two. So Corpse Mongers and Alphas actually... where are you? Corpse Mongers! Can I click this, please? Ah! I need that. This actually goes up to 2. That relationship has improved to 2 because they both helped each other. Hopefully it means Josh won't roll bad. I promise nothing. You've seen the first 2 turns. I promise zilch. Bravos and Lucid. Lucid, and I have to do it like this, like clearing all the other connections away, because otherwise my brain goes bleh. And this goes up to 1 because the Bravos are helping the Lucid. Magical, isn't the power of friendship? Everyone, who knew this was an anime? Not me. Right. That's the assists done. Which means that we now move on to calculating resources. And the resources start with the Magi. Everyone gets this, but the Magi in particular right now get 1 rep, 1 XP, and 1 coin. What are you up to, Magi? I'm going to actually use the Discord for this. So I apologize if you see some secrets on screen that people have been typing in their OOC, but it shouldn't reveal too much. Everyone's very pleasant. Here we go. Okay. They are choosing to resolve the occult event at the Genesis Convention Center and remove a relationship point with Lucid. The Genesis Convention Center. Oof, I've already forgotten. Resolve event. Let's go to the map. And the Genesis Convention Center is actually this one here. Already the only place owned by the Lucid. Which is why this is a bit of a coup. Well, there's another reason for that. In their chat. You what, mate? Right, here we go. An occult event. There are no NPC factions. Physical role. Don't think the Magi are very good at physical, are they? Nope. Turns out they're going to do it anyway. And they're willing to take the heat. Oh my god! 2 dice, take the lowest. The lowest is still 5. You jammy dodgers. A 5 gets you the reward and 1 heat. So Magi go up in heat. And the reward, which was 2 XP and 1 rep. Jammy dodgers, they're a biscuit. But also, being jammy is a good thing. If you like cheekiness and luck. Damn indeed, Amanda. It's damn indeed. Wow. I wonder if they will have as good of a role for their next action, which is seizing the claim on the LARP fields. I think that's a tier roll. I'm going to have to keep on checking these things. Every turn I'm going to have to check these things. Roll tier. Okay, it is roll tier. Just going to click roll tier. And they got a 3. Oh, but they only had 1 segment. So no matter what they got, they now have the LARP fields. Was there any negatives? I always forget. Acquire. Only, okay. No negatives for getting a bad roll. Maybe I should put some in. Food for thought. How are you feeling there, everyone else? The Magi have done I'm just gonna change some things there. Watch it change color. Ooh, that's blue. We're very slowly coloring in this map. Very slowly coloring it in. Plus 1 XP per turn as well. Oh my god. Chewing on, like, sucking the blood of nerds is clearly good for the for the blood, what's it called? Resonance in Vampire? That's a nuts effect. Well, I mean, there's a lot of very powerful effects on this board. The Bravos have -1 heat per turn. You get extra tags added to your cohorts. You can even acquire some cohorts somewhere down here. Yeah, there's some powerful stuff on this board, so that's why you want to grab bits of it as quickly as possible. Okay, and because last turn the Magi rolled to get some scouts, and they're going to pay 1 coin to use them. They can only use them once, which means that they disappear. Well, let's make them roll first. And these lot roll 1 dice. That was 2 dice. Take the lowest. I'll just roll normally. 1d6. I'll take this new effect, new roll. Ooh. Well, I mean, there are only 1 dice, and they are seizing a claim on Black Oak. Now, Black Oak is over here. And that is right next to the LARP fields, which means that the clock will be 4. Because it's right up on them. Add 1. She's back. Walk. Right there. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Did it. And they get 1 chevron filled in. There's the Josh rolls. You found them. I think there's a bit of lag on my laptop right now because it's doing a lot of things. So if I am unable to quickly reply to chat, getting awful close there. Oh, really? Hang on. Where are they? Oh, to the den. Yeah, the corpse mongers are maybe feeling the heat. We'll see. But that means time for order of operations. Ooh. Oh, worst thing about using a laptop is I'm looking down, so my back's starting to ache. I'll get this done quick as possible. Done the actions. Now time for entanglements. And the entanglements for the Magi of the Dark Mother are: at heat 0 to 3, lose wanted level coin or minus wanted level heat. You jammy bastards. You cheeky buggers. That's nothing. You have no wanted level. So you lose nothing. See, that's the advantage of keeping your heat low, is that there's less painful consequences. But, whew, this is turning out to be quite a turn. Now we're done entanglements. That is update objective trackers. And this means that I need to remind myself of the objectives. But the Magi, they are cataloguing and properly using mystical artifacts and must be performed with the utmost care. Complete 10 occult events. Okay. So I think I will track these on here. I'll just call it occult objectives. Occult objective. Oh, no, occult event objective, to be more specific. Occult event objective, and that is a 10 clock. And if I am not mistaken, they just did an occult event. They did. Oh, did I didn't remove the coin for the thing. For using the scouts. And also, I'm going to delete the scouts. Just while I remember. Because there is a lot going on. But you get one... Oh, that's 2. 1 chevron. First chevron engaged. Last round was +1 heat. Wow. Everyone in chat's like, we're going to have words. Well, I mean... Hang on, who's next? So that is... there's no leveling up the faction. You don't have XP. So it is time to say goodbye to the Magi and say, Hello, corpsemongers. Corpsemongers. Corpsemongers, corpsemongers, what are your plans? You're going to do the event at the den and assist the alphas reduce heat. But let's begin. Give you your rep, your coin, and your XP. That's everything, I think, right? So, the event at the den. You know what? I'm going to write down the events that are done because that'll be useful later. So, I'll do it here. Not the most organized this week. I apologize, everyone. There we go. The con center one and the den are the events that have been done so far. Hey, Manama knows what's up. Oh no, my laptop's about to run out of power. I forgot to turn it on at the wall. Like I said. Okay, there we go. Panic over. Just passing through pairs no mind. Oh no. Okay. Right. Let's get the den done. Sorry about that, corpsemongers. The den. Tell me, what is going on here? There are werewolves there. It's a social role. Gives you. It's an assault event. Okay. You should be alright at that. Social. Oh, no dice. Never mind. That is a 3. Which isn't very good. Event. Okay. You get the reward, which is 2 rep. But you also get 2 heat. That's a 1-to-1 ratio. You got an assist? Oh, okay. Ah, thank you for the reminder. You know, I said I'd remember, but I didn't. Let's just re-roll that. Roll 1d6. Sorry. I think I'll just say that now. If I get the roll wrong, I will do a roll again with the correct number of dice. Play it again, Sam. That's 2 heat for you, Buster. Yeah, sorry about forgetting that. Okay, so on my little notepad of stuff, we have the alphas helping the corpsemongers ticked off. Okay, and your second was assisting the alphas reduce heat. How friendly of you. So, not much to do for you today, but it is now entanglements time, which means you have 4 heat, lose wanted level +3 coin, and clear heat. Oh no, I changed that. I did change that. Okay, because someone pointed this out. Or lose a cohort. That seems pretty harsh. I rewrote those in the rules doc. Right, roll charts. Acquire entanglements. Okay, you have 4 heat, and you roll the thing I rewrote. So, which is it looks like it's a sit. Oof. Ooh, that's really harsh. Did I really write that? Oh my god. Okay. Lose wanted level +3 coin and 2 rep. No, that's way too harsh this early on. Is it? So you're at 4 heat. I shouldn't be messing with the rules right now. But that does seem very harsh. So for the moment, I will remove 3 coin for you. And we'll leave it at that. And I'll make a ruling later? Yeah, that seems fair. Because I did only just change that. So you get consequences, but it's not as bad as that seems to be. More to think about. But let's see if your objectives need updating. Complete 10 events with NPC factions. That counts. That event you just did counts. So that is 10, and this is NPC factions objective. First chevron engaged. Losing rep would be pretty brutal. Not that I'm opposed to removing rep from you, but it's very early in the game, and that's quite a lot of stuff to lose all at once. So we have done objectives, and it is time to move on to the Young Bravos. Now, you Young Bravos, aka Dot, what have you decided to do? I pinned it up here. Okay, action 1. They are going to assist the Lucid in their occult activity at the convention center. Sorry. Action 2, attempt to take the motel. That might work. But first we'll give you things. Young Bravos, you get coin, rep, and XP. Oh, you said that they do the event to get them close to the goal. Ah. That must have been the one that I added way back at the beginning. Okay. Well, the assist is already in effect, so that means that it is rolling tier. I'm going to double check that. To seize a claim. Roll tier. And where is it exactly that they're trying to seize? That is the motel over here. Just out of interest, that gets you +1 XP per turn if you own it. Damn. I wrote some of these things. I definitely wasn't stingy with the power creep. Time to roll your tier, you crazy partiers, you. That is a 3. in the haunted house already. And that's right. Take motel. What's the number of the motel? I wrote a number and I keep on forgetting. 36. Motel 36. And that is 4. Because it's right next to you. Let's put that there. Good news! You don't get any extra heat, but it is time for entanglements now. Okay, you're at 4 heat. And that means heat +2 or +1 harm to a cohort. You don't have a cohort, so whatever it is you did at motel, you know, things happen at motels. People noticed. You were clearly very loud. And that gave you 2 extra heat. Young bravos. Dirty. Oh, thank you, Genahan Wolf. Now, this is something we've not done before, but because the bravos own the haunted house, they get -1 heat per turn. So let's apply that now, while I forget. And I probably should try and add those when I'm adding, like, the beginning extra stuff. But we did the entanglements. And that means we need to check the young bravos' objectives. Okay. They need to complete 10 assault events. And there was no assault event they did today. They also need to cause 10 turfs to finish their turmoil clock. I had quite a lot of fun thinking about that one when I was writing it, because I'm also thinking about updating Turmoil to do some pretty horrible stuff. I really want to see it happen. I really want to see a Turmoil clock finish. They also need to grab Dante's Bar and Grill or the Depot and finish a long-term project there. So there's like some really long-term stuff for everyone. So if you're in the game, definitely check out everyone's to kind of get a vibe of what they'll be doing. Or what they might be looking to achieve. Because I've definitely written in some cross purposes to this. But with entanglements and objectives done, it is now time for the alphas. Now, alphas. Remind me. You did an assist. And you have an assist from the Corpse Mongers. So let's remember that. I put it in the pins. Action 1, assist Corpse Mongers. Action 2, reduce heat. Now, 5 heat doesn't look that much anymore compared to everyone else. But reducing it is a very smart idea. So let's go and... I think it's a tier roll. But let's check. Reduce heat or turmoil requires tier. So hopefully you'll get a really high roll on this. You don't need a super high roll, but it will be pretty banging if you do. That's a 4! 4 is really good. What does it do? That's 2. That's 2 heat removed. So well done, alphas. Keeping your nonsense in check this turn. Being very, very conservative with your moves, but long term that'll pay off. Oh! You know what I didn't do? I didn't roll the thing. I didn't roll the extra that you got. So you moved from 2 dice take the lowest to 1 dice. Now the question is, a 4 is pretty good. Will this be better? I'm sorry if this is worse. I'm so sorry. But I keep on forgetting to apply the assists. I think you even put it down for me, didn't you? Okay, let's do it. That's a 1. Good news, you still had heat removed. Bad news, I rolled it. So I'm sorry, alphas. I'm so sorry. I feel mean now. Let's roll your entanglements. Okay, you're in 4 heat. So heat +1 or -1 rep. I'm going to be kind. I'm not going to increase your heat again. That would just undo all the stuff. So I'm removing 1 rep. Is it really an alpha's turn if bad things don't happen? It was too good to be true, wasn't it? Sorry, alphas. Forever. Yeah. The werewolf hunter alphas are not doing well. And I know you haven't worked towards your objectives, but let's just see what they are. Because we'll check out what everyone's up to. So, complete 10 events where werewolves are present. And I think that's a new one that I wrote for you. Which, you know, fits into what they're up to. They're there to fight werewolves. They're also going to try and take the dunes from the werewolves. Ooh. Hey! Is that Dot? And they're also going to try and get Steelworks or Modius's mansion to do a long-term project there. Oof. Okay, we'll rush through this because my back's starting to ache at this at this laptop. You don't think assisting counts? You've done right. Yeah, I'm starting counting things from this turn onwards. Just so it's fair for everyone. Yeah, and assisting won't count. But good news, your turn is over. I can't do any more damage to you. Bad news. It's the Lucid's turn. And what would the Lucid do? Oh, you know what I haven't done yet? But this will come up in a moment. So don't worry. Yes, let's resolve the event at the Justice Convention Center. But the Bravos were going to help them with that. Unfortunately, the Magi got there first. Which means you don't get to do that. And what I did last time was remove status between the factions when one of them got, you know, their turn taken. So Lucid, you are starting beef. The Magi of the Dark Mother, because they stole whatever this occult thing was going to the convention center out from under you. And this is amazing. It's not just a -1. It's not just a -1 because the -1 comes from, you know, they stole your turn. Another one comes from them not paying you for doing an event on your turf. So you're at -2. And just a reminder, I love this. This is my favorite part of the relationship. Freudian slip there. This is my favorite part of the relationship map. Is if you get to -3, the factions go to war, and both factions get 1 less action per turn because they're having to deal with this turf war, this fight in the streets. And I have not made a proper way of resolving this as rules written. So the way I'm thinking about it at the moment, if people do go to war, that's for you lot to negotiate. You two factions have to sit down and talk about how you're going to end this war, do some role play. What are you going to give up? Is it resources? Is it turf? Is it pride? What is it you're going to do to resolve this war? So I'm just warning you. And I won't let it get resolved immediately. It will have to have at least 1 turn of you having reduced stuff, because there's no point in having results, the consequences of your actions without them turning up. So good luck, Lucid. Good luck, Magi. Hang on, let's take a quick look at this while we're here. The Corpse Mongers and the Alphas are friendly at 2. The Young Bravos and the Lucid are friendly at 1. Silk Gauntlet and Magi are friendly at 1. Obviously, Beef starting this way. Who else have we got? I think it was the Alphas and the Hunters have started Beef. I love this. It's complicated, but a tip, if you're reading this map on the website, and all of this is free to access, by the way. You can see this map with all of the relationships and the turf. You click on a dot and then click the focus button, and it removes all of the other connections. Get those out your way. So if you want to take a quick look at that, that's how you do it. Because Kumu.io is a dope website, and it's free, which makes this so much easier. Right, yes. But the paint shop crew, so Needlepoint was apparently the character going in to resolve the Genesis Convention Center. That didn't happen. But they also have the Henna Initiates, which is an amazing name. Because as far as I understand it, the paint shop, who are part of the Lucid, paint perspectives in henna before they get their tattoos and fully become part of their Lucid crew, which is such a cool part of the story. I'm so intrigued by that. An idol is leading them to claim on the industrial train yards. So let's check out what you've got for that. That is a 1-use tier 1 roll, so that's 1d6, potential for lots of stuff, and the train yards are right next door. You don't get anything for owning it, aside from, turf, which makes it easier to fill up the rep bar. Oh, and you're halfway through in taking the industrial train lines. So let's get this rolls. 1d6. Better than a 1. It's a 6! And I think that's 3? That? It doesn't matter. It definitely fills up that. Oh no. My laptop's chugging. Sorry everyone. The claim. 6 gets you 3 ticks, so you are definitely owners of the industrial train yards now. Congratulations. I'm gonna fill that up there. No! Ah! There's supposed to be a thing that does it. Okay, How much rep did you have at the start of this? 2. So you've got, well, you've got 3 rep now. Oh, did I add your coin and your XP as well? I did not. Sorry. Today is not my day. Apologies, everyone. Bravos just wanted to help. You aren't interested in war. Yeah, oh yeah, the Bravos were there as well. Should we decrease the status with the Bravos and the Magi? Is that too harsh? Is that too harsh? Is that too harsh? Or is it just harsh enough? I'll think about that one. I'll think about that one. Okay, can I fill this in? There we go. Did it. And I think I also have to do that for the Magi. Just while I remember. There's a little thing to help me track your turf. Okay, Lucid. Bad news is your shits are gone. Whatever that means, you no longer have use of them, but they were incredibly effective. So maybe they've gone through their initiative. Are they part of the crew now? Did they succeed? That's some cool roleplay to figure out. So they're done. And finally, some turf. And let's do this here. Watch it change color. Paint in the map. The Lucid. Now own the industrial train yards. Good job, everyone. Right. And you did have another action, didn't you? Toothy is going to resolve the event at the abandoned Methodist church. Ah, okay. Now, no one else has gone and done that. So, there is a stealth event that requires a mental roll, and it will yield 2 XP. So, let's do a mental roll. You have 1 dice for that, so you're not in a bad position. Lucid. Are you going to be jammy and get a bunch of XP? That's a 4! I think means that it's 1 heat. Whatever it was. The stealth event didn't go perfectly, but it did go really well. And you only have 2 more XP before you get a crew advancement. So you might want to be thinking about what special abilities or crew upgrades or cohort you want when you fill up this XP. Well done, Lucid. They're on a roll. Aside from that thing that didn't happen this turn, but we didn't... the Magi... Not that unfriendly. Maybe 1 instead... Well, it would be 1, definitely. Because it's not your war. You were there and saw it and it sucks, but it's also not your monkeys, not your circus. You did basically lose an action. That is certainly something that is a big blow. It depends on if the assist rolls over to the next turn. Oh, that's a good question. I think my gut reaction to that is no, because I don't want to have to remember things between months. I guess you could remember. See, this is all excellent. This is all excellent beta testing to make sure things run smoothly next time. Because, as I said, losing basically half the things you can do in 1 turn is huge. And I still haven't got a great fix to that yet. Obviously, there's a status thing, but I'm still thinking about it. I will we'll go into the Discord and we'll talk about it. But for now, you're all done. It's just time for entanglements. We're at 3, so you have to pay 1 coin to your status faction or lose 1 status with them. It is not the day for stat. You know, when I made this game, I was worried, especially with the Silk Gauntlet being all politicky, that people would end up mostly positive. In terms of status. So you and the Lucid Young Bravos are friends. Do we reduce that back down to 0? Or do we take 1 coin from the Lucid and give it to the Bravos, which I think is what I'll do. The Lucid lose a coin, the Young Bravos gain a coin. And that is your entanglement. You got plenty of money. And also, you only just got the extra status this turn. Young Bravos. You get a coin. Which, oh. You're actually full up on coin. I'll leave it as it is. But if we remember that down the line, I can be generous. Give you an extra coin. How did the Magi snipe something from under the people who live there? Right? I am so fascinated to see how you all write that. That's got 3 different crews involved. And it's on the loose. Oh. Love it. I'm so excited. Can you tell that I just made this game for me? I don't care if anyone else joins in. This is my playground. Right, so that's the Lucid. And I should check their stuff. 10 events where the SI are present. Take turf from the Hunters. Go to Modius's mansion or the 49ers gang turf. The event you did, that weren't Hunters there, were there? That was Methodist Church. No, there's no NPC faction. No objective progress this turn, but you're not that far behind. Okay. And that means, last but very much not least, the extremely diplomatic Silk Gauntlet, who are going to get 1 rep, 1 coin. Did that appear? Okay, good. And 1 XP. Pay them out. Yeah. I wasn't going to get rid of the status as you got it this turn. What are your plans, Silk Gauntlet? Come on, load. Right, first action. Seize turf on the Shore Apartments, which is a tier roll. And let's go over to the Shore Apartments over here. Clicky, clicky, please. My laptop is not having a good day. Should I prop this up? And hang on, I'm going to see if I can help the fan turn faster. There we go. What do we do? Yeah, you spend the coin. You spend the coin on subs, emotes, tips. Perfect. Oh, which I think after today we're gonna end up with affiliate on Twitch, right? So that's exciting. So you will actually be able to spend your coin Bravo's upgrading. Right. You got your stuff. Sorry, I just had to make sure that the fan wasn't going to overheat. Doop-a-doop-doo. You're doing sure apartments. Have I done the tier roll? No. Oh my god, I'm losing my place. Let's do the tier roll. And that is a 3. Clicky on the sure apartments. Good. How far have you got through this? Oh, you only needed 1. So you have now completed it. Congratulations, Silk Gauntlet, the 3rd? 4th faction to take some turf. There you go, your little turf thing there. And we get to colour in the map. They started over at Miller Beach on the right. And now this belongs 1 coin per turn. Belongs to the Silk Gauntlet. Whoop, boop. Royal purple spreading across the map. Did the Bravos get their 2nd turn? The Bravos didn't get one of their actions because they were helping the Lucid. And that was it. But technically it didn't take effect. But we did resolve the other thing they wanted to do, right? I just need to double check. We did do their assist, attempt to take the motel. Oh my god, did I forget? Take the motel. Did we roll to take the motel? No, we did do that, didn't we? Okay. I'm just gonna... Young Bravos. Yeah, you've got a Chevron on the motel. Because we... Whew! It's a messy day today. Right, Silk Gauntlet. You have completed the Shore Apartments. You're going to get an extra 1 coin per turn. Which I might start writing that kind of stuff down in the notes here. But for them, you know what? That writing is all... Who chose that font? I'm never going to be able to read that. Who chose that font? Oh, can we move some of the emotes over from the Discord? Like the fresh blood one? That's gonna be... Who we got here? Silk Gauntlet. Show me your moves. Okay, you own the Shore Apartments. And I'm going to actually read this because Ponsonby took the time to actually write out what was happening. So I think it's only fair that I read out a little bit of roleplay associated with it. Nicholas and Hugh have gathered the various remaining building owners and through a mixture of persuasion and dominate, sign their properties over. Perfect. Real estate vampires. Wait, what? We got a subscriber? We turned that on already? Hey! Alizara, thank you for being our first ever sub. It works. It's amazing. We got it halfway through. That's so cool. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get on with this. The persuasion event at Miller Beach. And one thing I've not been writing down is the events that get done. Miller Beach. And there was also the church, wasn't there? Write those down. So, persuasion. Show me the event. It requires a social role. It will give you 1 rep. And you're really good at social. People are finally choosing things they're good at. Clicky, 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 please. Thank you. Ooh, that's a 2, though. That's 2 2s. That's like... It's not snake eyes, that's goat eyes, which is scarier. Hey, we've got more subs! Oh my god, so the thing's showing up on the screen because obviously we've not set that up yet. But I want to thank Emma Vallis, Zilpha of Shadows, and Emma Vallis for gifting a sub to Neferak. Thank you. Thank you for supporting us in this new and exciting way. Awesome. Yeah, we're going to have to get you some emotes. We're going to have to get you dope emotes and badges and all of that. So, exciting stuff to come. Is that from... We have to do the thing. Resolve event. So you got a 2. Gets you the reward, but you also get 2 heat. Didn't go perfectly here. That's 2 heat and plus 1 rep from the event. Yep, 1 rep. Okay. Ooh. And I will read you the roleplay. Seeing some more people than normal skulking around the offices, Nicholas dispatches Hugo to observe the situation. What he finds when he starts walking the beat is that the local Thin Bloods have been trying to gain an audience. Since every kindred faction but them has been called to meet, but not them, have been called in to meet, but not them, they are not too pleased as they have been overlooked once again. Hugo acts to smooth relations over by easing tensions and arranging an immediate appointment with Nicholas. I'm sorry to say, but that appointment gets you 2 heat. It doesn't go very smoothly, but the rep is there. So, you know, not the worst thing ever. Oh my god, and a bunch of bits from Emma Vallis. Thank you. Oh dear. Okay. So that's you done. Your actions. It's time for entanglements. And you are at 4 heat now, which means you don't have a cohort. Oh no, that's an extra 2 heat. I'm sorry to say, but that's an extra 2 heat. What's up, Leo? Welcome in. Yeah, Silk Gauntlet really their foot in it this turn with a grand total of 4 extra heat. Man. This game is as brutal as it is... So, we have to check what the Silk Gauntlet's objectives are. They need to complete 10 persuasion events, which, fortunately, they just did a persuasion event, didn't they? Yes, it was. Cool. Oh, you're loading in emotes? Whoa. Okay, we're gonna write this. Oh no, things are starting to slow down because my computer's up. And that is a 10-sided clock. And you have 1 in it. You're 1/10 of the way to completing an objective. And remember, the people who finish first get the juiciest secrets from around the world that this is the Pod by Night universe. I'm just dangling that there. And that is everyone's stuff. Everyone's taken event. I would like to apologize to the alphas because you bear the biggest brunt of my awful rolls. So I can only apologize. That's not true. I'm the GM. I could do whatever I want. But I will only apologize. Right. Now it is time to close old events. And that means we're going to be looking at this map. The Miller Beach event was completed. Let's just delete. Remove the event tag. And Artist Commune was not completed. Which means we remove the event. But we also increase the turmoil by 1. Oh, no, not that one. Event. Reading the wrong thing. Right, where else has a blue thingy around it? The convention center. What's happening here? And yes, it was done. Even if it was done by the wrong... The abandoned church. This event was also completed, which means no turmoil increase for you. Ponsonby got a gift sub from Evan Vallis. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Let's remove that event. Get that sorted and nice and neat over here. And while I'm here, let's look for the little event tag. Okay. The Den. The Den event was completed by the Corpse Mongers. They got some werewolf troubles, but they sorted it. Remove the event tag. Perfect. Where are all the other events? Oh, there's one over here. McTavish's safe house had a stealth event that did not get done, which means the safe house is 1 turmoil less safe this turn. Get rid of that. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah. I think there were 7 overall. Okay, and that means it is time to apply 7 new events. So I'm just going to roll these and see what we get. The new events for this turn are an occult event at Lake Station, which I don't know where that is. Oh, it's over here. It's not somewhere that's come up very often. The second event is a persuasion event at Littlewood Mechanics. Hey, I got a gift sub. Gaming gift. Thank you. Thank you, Emma Vallis, for gifting me